Catch, Amy was talking about you and was like, Catch is my neighbor. We used to be.
Well, it was. Yeah, we moved. Yeah, we just caught up.
Oh, you guys did when I was in the bathroom?
Uh-huh.
We all caught up. We heard all about what the kids are doing and all the rest.
Yeah, and his kids. And
I was just seeing if you verified her story that
Oh.
she actually knew you.
Oh, yeah. No, we've been roller skating together and everything.
Sometimes people trick her, and it's a guy that looks like you, and for like 3 months you think she's been living next to Catch, but
Nobody
it wasn't.
looks like Amy.
Oh.
Amy
Yeah.
only looks like Amy.
And he looks like Catch, and also his name is Catch. No, I know exactly who he is and what he does. And yeah, we did. I forgot we took the kids and we all went to the roller skating rink.
Yeah, and we saw like a whole bunch of industry people there too. It was sort of that fishbowl feeling of,
This is where people hang out, is at the roller skating rink.
Back in the day. You roller skate?
not very well, Bobby.
Were you an athlete at all?
Bobby, I wrestled. Can't you tell?
You were.
What weight do you think I was? Go on.
You were really a wrestler?
Yeah, come on.
140.
Yeah, you're so right. I was 135. I started 119. But see, I had to wear a swim cap to keep my dreadlocks in.
I don't know if you're kidding or not, Catch.
No.
And I've also got a mandolin.
Yeah, what's with the soundtrack?
I like the soundtrack.
It's like Catch is like, hey, anytime I talk like this.
I feel
that's
I'm
what I
from
like. I wish I
Frontierland.
had that. I wish when I talk, somebody on the show would be like,
It's
awesome.
Get that. You got enough
Hire a
chairs in
noodler,
here.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Would you mind noodling for me now as I say a little something? Hey, everybody, hope you have a good day here. Now, here on the show, we're going to do a couple things. Old Crow Medicine Show is here. Welcome to the Bobby Bone Show. The year is 1942. Where you... He's done. See, I had to get it in time.
No.
I'm super pumped to have you guys. I'm a big fan. I know you guys have a new record that's out, and we're going to do some new stuff in just a second. But would you guys, let me be extremely selfish here. Would you play Wagon Wheel? And I know people probably ask it all the time, but I have never asked you guys to play that.
I'm so glad you're asking, Bobby. We love to play it for you on your show.
Are you sure, Catch? Because I would feel like if I had a song and I played it all the time, I'd be like, man, I got to play this again. Do you guys feel like that, or do you still like this
We
one?
were just backstage rehearsing in your spacious green room.
Thank you, yes.
And we were just saying to ourselves, aren't you glad that our hit isn't a lousy song that you're sick of? That every time you play it, you feel like the spiritual connectivity of the song. It's a good song. It's fun. Instead of having some like throwaway novelty song or a song that references, product placement or type of things.
Do you, when you play the song, can you play it a little different each time? Since it's kind of blue, is there something that you can be like, watch me this time, and not mention the other guy, but all of a sudden he's playing, mandolin, a little different part?
Yeah, it's there's a versatility to being an acoustic string band, Bobby.
Yeah.
This is the way that country music first got its start. And in the infancy, the waters were rushing down off the mountainside, and everybody could blow a harmonica if they felt like it, even though they were supposed
Oh my
to be
God,
the
he came out with a
fiddle
harmonica.
Hey!
I like it that he says my name every time I talk to him, too.
Bobby?
Yeah, I'm like, how do you feel about this? Well, interesting you say that, Bobby. I feel like I've been transported back to Wolfman Jack days. That's what I feel. You guys are also way younger than you should be.
We keep hiring young.
You kill off the old,
Yeah.
you just bring in new.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones and the Old Crow, man.
Yeah.
It's a new dynasty every day.
So like when you have a neighbor, like maybe they're like a teacher or a surgeon or a lawyer, you don't see them actually perform and do their thing, but they're like the best at what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like I see the everyday Catcher. When we were neighbors, I did like he's like taking his kids, he's doing all the dad things, he's just walking down the sidewalk, like
Playing a fiddle, walking down the street.
wait,
Got
what?
my kid walking down the street.
That's what I pictured.
But then you like in such an intimate way, like right in front of our faces, you're watching like the best of the that performance was so good.
so
You
good,
feel
guys.
it, and it's like I don't know. It's
You're
just
going
weird.
places, kids.
Yeah,
Amy.
seeing your neighbor be really like the best at their job ever. You don't see that.
They have a new record out today called Jubilee, and I was just telling them what song I liked the most. I didn't really plan on them to play it, but I was just like, I wish they would have played this. But they just happened to hear me say that. Wasn't really fair of me to do that, was it?
Yeah.
No, that was not
It was
fair.
not fair of me to
Not
do
fair
that.
for them.
But what's worked out in our favor is all of our listeners are going to get to hear that song that I didn't know if they'd play. I was just sad that I didn't get to hear it. So, I don't know. You just want to play? You guys think you should play it or something?
Is this like an Arkansas thing that I feel left out as a part of the South that's not Arkansan?
Which part? Me acting like I'm sad, guilting you into playing it, or just being good looking and funny?
Wow. It's a little bit of column A and B.
Got it. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
Got it. This is on the new record. It is called Wolfman of the Ozarks. Wolfman of the Ozarks. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna play the paper.
Oh, the bottles?
Jug?
Yeah, if I had a real jug, but all I have is paper because I'm trying to save the environment.
We got some.
Yeah.
Bobby, we had a jug and we meant to bring it for you.
And I watch Andy Griffith, the family. That was the instrument I could play. When the family would get around, that's what I would do in Old Crow. That or xylophone, but I only need 2 dings.
What about kazoo? I feel like you'd be a good kazoo man because of the comedy thing.
I wouldn't drop myself down that low. So thank you though for thinking. That's all I am. The
No,
kazoo man. I'm the kazoo man to you, Catch.
Well, and slide
Is
whistle.
that? No, that I would do.
That's legit.
Yeah. How do
Ever.
you guys
Feeling
keep
it.
that up for so long? I'm tired, and I've been sitting here. That's a whole. But you guys do that all show long. It's such a high energy show.
25 years now, Bobby.
Woo!
It's been a long one.
You ever hurt yourself? You ever like pull a hamstring and have to keep going?
Yeah, but that's all part of the show. I mean, do you ever get laryngitis, but you got to go on?
I gotta stay in bed.
No.
Yeah, if I can't. But man, it's such high energy. It's such. I mean, you guys are all so good. Like such good players too. Okay, catch your breath. Do you have to catch your breath? Do you do like solo so you can catch your breath? Because back in the '80s, they would be like, okay, do a solo and we'll go meet girls during the solo. But you guys play so hard. You play a long solo so I can catch my breath.
It's like punk rock, you know. You're supposed to throw yourself at it. It's supposed to hurt.
Do you spit on your the people watching the shows like punk rock?
Yeah, you spit. There, you might pop a wire and cut yourself and get blood all over your
Yeah.
banjo. It's that sort of frenetic energy. Roots country music, I think, are weirder and wilier than people give them credit for.
Yes, I would agree with that. And also, do you have to exercise so you can be in shape to have this? It's a very high energy show.
Hell no, we don't even practice.
Okay, well there you have it.
Wow. Yeah.
No, the only exercising I see in my neighborhood is when Amy's jogging.
True. Does she have weights on her hands? She would carry.
She
little-
has 2 dogs and weights and leg weights and iPod shuffles connected to every appendage.
She looks like a Michelin man. She got all those things wrapped around her all the way through.
Kitch, did you know one of our neighbors actually closer to you than me once sent me a note that I was a rude neighbor?
What?
Yeah. So
Do you
What,
want him
for,
to
like,
say you're not?
Decibel
It was
levels
Cat.
or?
can you anytime you saw me walking down the street, like did I wave, say hi?
What if
like,
it was him?
No, it
What if
wasn't.
it was Catch?
Catch,
How
was it
funny would that
you?
be?
It
Was it
wasn't.
you?
No, but I'll go light a bag of dog do on fire
Yes,
for him
sir,
up
he
there
sure will.
and ring the doorbell if you
Yes,
want.
sir. Old Crow Medicine Show. The new album is out today called Jubilee. How is this one different than the last one? Did you guys produce this one too?
Yeah, we're up in our home studio in Inglewood, just over the river in East Nashville, where all the things break big. And we had our co-producer from Memphis helped us out, Mr. Matt Ross Spang, and we're heading out on a big 25th anniversary tour now, all across the country. And it kicks off this weekend with Hank Jr. in Bangor, Maine.
He sounds like the announcer from the opera
Yes.
back
Amazing.
in the day. Also, that's so cool that you knew that what they were recording this for too. Like you're a season pro.
Well, 25 years, you can't fool them.
Season pro. Other places, Marietta, Ohio. I'm looking at the tour. You guys have a bunch of shows. Louisville, going to be there September 16th. Ithaca, New York, which is back home-ish, right?
Yeah. The band started up in Ithaca, New York, back in the fall of '98.
Is that fun to go back?
It was such a brief little window of my life where I moved there about 18. It's crazy, but there was so much good and authentic old-time music in Western New York State. And I grew up down south, and it was a lot of country radio, Q101 and all. But I had to go up north to get to the true vine.
Right. Whenever you play these shows in Europe, because I'm looking at the London, Glasgow, Manchester, what are those shows like when you're playing this there?
Oh, they go wild, man. It's like we're in Johnson City when we're in Glasgow. I mean, they go crazy like we're, it's like Tuscaloosa and we're doing Dixieland Delight.
Is that because that's still their version, like what they still associate pure country music with?
Yeah, these fiddles and banjos, they have such an origin story in the British Isles. And so when you bring it over there, it's like they're seeing their grandkid for the first time in a long time, and they just want to, pick them up and dance and sing. A lot of revelry over there. They love us over there.
I love revelry. One day I want revelry. One day. Not getting it in here though, am I?
I feel like there's a lot of revelry in here, Bobby.
I made a joke earlier about the bass player's voice being deep and no one even laughed.
Wait, they got a laugh track
The
for that
show.
stuff.
No, they
That's
did-
in
Oh, we're
post.
just gonna pipe that in?
Yeah, you'll just do all that in post.
Dang, that's what we're supposed to do. All right.
Post revelry.
Old Crow Medicine Show, the new record is called Jubilee. Guys, thank you so much. Big fan.
thanks,
You
everybody.
guys sound awesome. There they are. Old Crow Medicine Show. Check out the album. It's out today, and they're on tour. And that's it. And go. All right. Bye, guys.
It's a Bobby